Ucabangane mauzwa lamagama Coca-Cola, Apple and Google. Did you think of the logos of these companies, the slogans? Whatever came to your mind first, it probably has something to do with what you associate with the brands of these companies. Sanbonani futhi namhlanje we will be talking about the world of corporate branding. But before we go any further, let's look at exactly what corporate branding entails. Now, corporate branding has everything to do with using a company name as a product brand name. Now, it is a type of family branding or creating an umbrella brand for various types of products within one company. Disney, for example, includes the words Disney in the names of many of its products. This is a perfect example of how corporate branding works. Manje ke le nhlobo ye branding is the opposite of individual product branding, where each product has a unique brand name and the corporate name is not promoted or marketed to the consumer or the end customer. Manje ke corporate branding has many advantages for the company, since one advertising company can be used for several products. It also leads to greater product acceptance for the products from the company, ngoba manje ama buyers are already familiar with the product family name. Manje ke, let's take a look at a more detailed description of what corporate branding entails.
The corporate gift industry of South Africa is renowned for being highly competitive. The introduction of the internet has only added to this competitive arena. There is an opportunity for new companies to enter this sector, but nikhumbula ukuthi you'll be working long hours. Going against companies that are established, khumbula futhi with the customer is key.
The entry into this industry is relatively easy in that you can set it up with limited capital, and I think that's the interest in the industry. However, in order to differentiate and what makes one good promotional company versus another, however, one would need to be a real people's person, one would need to have entrepreneurial skills and administrative skills that one would be able to collect on their monies, one would be able to sell, and one would be able to have the vision in order to build a larger business.
Abantu engibathagethayo is the corporate people in corporate environment, and what better than the campus, which is the hub of the business. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy to find people, especially if you're looking for staff. But thank goodness we found Nat. He is a gem, truly. But it did take us a while. We're still also currently looking for more staff because the business is expanding. And yet another challenge that we're facing with, but I'm sure we'll come right.
Abantu abanjani laba enibafunayo? Do you just pick anybody, or kumele babe mhlambe ne yabona ama qualifications ekumele babe nawo or nje uthatha umuntu umfundisi?
What, depending on your position, then obviously you will need to have either the experience or maybe the right personality, because nami, somebody took a chance on me. Sonke siqale singenayo experience, but because somebody believes in you and maybe personality yakho or something that speaks to them, and they feel good, look, let me give this person a chance. Like the person that we have currently, we took a chance and it turned out well.
Now, this sounds like such an interesting career. Kodwa one cannot accurately calculate how much one can make or earn with corporate branding, as there are a range of factors that influence the earnings, including the number and the size of companies that one works for and the magnitude of the campaigns themselves. It can, however, be a very lucrative business. Manje, some of the tasks and activities of a corporate branding manager would be managing a company's brand and aligning it with the right products or the right ambassadors, therefore creating awareness and visibility for the company's brand, creating and executing companies to further strengthen the brand and its associations. Now, there are many avenues that one can go into if you are in the corporate branding field, but most people tend to work in marketing departments in large-scale companies, coming up with strategies ngokuthi bangayenza kanjani a product by place in the market, whilst others move into advertising agencies and become the creative forces behind these campaigns. Now, the other avenue to go into is entrepreneurship, where with experience and skill over the years, one can create a formidable force within the corporate branding world. I know that I would not mind definitely ukuthi ngisebenze laphaya kwi-brand management, but let me not spoil it for you by talking too much. Let's go see what a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or any other day of the week looks like in corporate branding.
Ekuqaleni bengisebenzela from home. I had a few clients. Abebenginikeza business shape, they felt pity for me. So from there, I decided, I had got an investor who said, look, you need to be professional, do things proper. So I decided that, well, 20 space at campus at Bryanston, luckily. Mina, I guess ngibe nenhlanhla because I got an angel investor who was willing to fund a business not only fund it but angenze sure ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukuqhubeka, like angenze support like for when ungenzele incwadi, any other resources that engidingayo, because isikhathini esiningi noma ungaye bank bazokunikeza imali but then you don't know the know-how to run a business. Ngizothola imali mina, ngithola i-order, ngibone ngazuthi nginemali ngidle yonke kanti akusebenzi kanjalo. So ngibe nenhlanhla mina ukuthi you need that mentoring or somebody to mentor you or to show you how to run a business, because it's not just getting money in and getting money out, you know. There's a whole lot that goes on behind the doors, behind the scenes sort of thing, because isn't engazicabanganga lezo, but I must say I really was lucky ukuthi ngithola umuntu ozongitshengisa indlela ukuthi no sisi yenza kanje, and baningi futhi abantu who are still willing ukuthi bazincede. Nami ngiyabuza imibuzo, mawungazibuza utshela ukuthi ngidinga usizo, ngicela ningincede, you know. So I'm not afraid to do that. Ama-suppliers luckily because ngiphume ku-industry efanayo so bese ngibazi vele, so bekulula ngami ukuthi okay angisesebenzeli la bengisebenzela khona, sengiyi-one manje ngicela ningisupport or ngizonilethela ibhizinisi. So it was an easier transition for me based on that, ukuthi ngidile nabantu bevele ngibazi ukuthi okay mangifuna lokhu ngiya kubani, mangidinga lokhu ngiya kubani, and abantu bevele bengibazi lapho.
So now you are moving from being umuntu oqashiwe to being your own boss. Did you have any business skills?
I thought I did until I was thrown in the deep end. Then I realized, actually, I need to go back to basics. Let me find somebody who can teach me. Because I think in most states, mistake sense I sijela ukuthi siyazi yonke into and asidinga ukutshela. Nami I must admit ekuqaleni nganginjalo, ngitshela ukuthi hayi man ngiyazi into engiyenzayo, until I messed up and then I had to take a few steps back. It was okay, let me start from the basics, because I mean ngayitshela ukuthi hayi man this is sales, ngizoza kuwena ngizithenga lokhu uthenge ngenze imali. But not so. So I really needed to start from scratch, get more mentoring.
What did you do to make sure ukuthi abantu bayazi ngani nimakethe kuphi or endaweni ezinjani?
Okay, right now we focus kakhulu lana. We send out ama-mailers, word of mouth, we've got catalogs. Mangihlangana nawe ngiyakunikeza and then ngikufonele ngithi uthenga nini kumina futhi. So that's what we're trying to do, and obviously next year with the expansion that we're looking into, obviously we also need to increase into our marketing strategy and our marketing plan. But okwamanje it's just people around here, and obviously people that I know, I call on, people that I meet on an everyday to-day basis. Every day is an opportunity for me to market my business.
Yeah, firstly, okay, you identify the good suppliers, and then you need an excellent relationship with them, because in most cases, we don't have the luxury of time.
Everything is about the relationship and about the delivery and about working with their customers in order to ensure that they give their customers the right advice. If you put a little bit more effort into understanding what you're selling, we've seen that those are the much more successful promotional companies, together with obviously working very, very hard at the delivery and at building those relationships with their end users. So what we really try and do is we work with those smaller companies, and you know, you've got to make sure that you don't take all your profits and just go and spend those profits. This is something that you have to manage your finances and your cash flow very carefully, such that you can finance your next deal. And as I say, eventually you will find that you will be able to fund you know, your small and medium-sized orders.
Manje ke bafethu, corporate branding is all about communication. So ama-languages wako and clear communication skills play a key role. Ama-recommended subjects wako kwi-high school yako okumele uwathathe would be English, economics, history, tourism and mathematics. Manje khumbula ukuthi after matric with the right marks, you could get a bachelor's degree or diploma in marketing, advertising or brand communications from a variety of institutions. These include the Vega School of Advertising, the Wits University, University of South Africa and Rhodes University, and that is just to name a few.